Yeah, sure. My name's Andrew. I'm from Germany. I'm 13 years old, and I'm I'm ambitious to become a CS2 pro or professional players in the next few years, and yeah, that's my goal. So
And
yeah.
how long have you been playing CS?
For like 5 years now. I started when I was 8 years old. So yeah.
Which is funny because I think later on we're going to have you react to some of your earlier on clips. So you started back when you were 8 years old. Did you know when you were 8 years old, like, hey, I want to be a Counter-Strike pro? Or when did you know?
Nah, it was like later on, like maybe when I was 10, that I started to you know, set the goal to become a pro. And before that, it was just playing and fun with my dad because we tried out streaming and I couldn't stream alone yet, so I just streamed with him. And we just played together, had a lot of fun. And after I watched CSGO tournaments, I just knew that I would like to become a pro.
Is there a pro in particular that like caught your attention of like, whoa, like I want to be like them one day?
You're sure many pros. For example, Monesi, like he's like the biggest prodigy there ever was, I think, from Russia. And also like German players. For example, there's Crimbo, who also was like a prodigy. So when I was like 8 years old, he still was a little guy, just like me now. And he also played like in some semi-professional teams, and that's just what I look up to.
Okay, so your dad got you into CS around 8 years old.
Not actually, like we were streaming Fortnite before then, together, and somebody came in the stream and said, "Hey, you're pretty good. Why don't you just try out playing CS:GO?" And we tried it out, and I just stuck with it.
So when you start 5 years ago, what's like your schedule like? Were you playing like a ton of hours, or did you kind of like gradually start to fall more in love with CS over time?
Um, it was it took some time to fall in love with CS:GO, but after some time, I just really enjoyed it playing with my mates and winning a lot of games, and yeah, it's just took a little bit of time, but then I just really enjoyed it.
So how many hours did you end up getting in CS:GO?
In CS:GO, like definitely over 7,000 hours, and now also in CS2, probably about 100 or more.
7,000 hours, and you're 13 years old.
Yeah, like overall, I already have like 7.5.
We need to do like a calculation like they did for Muncie of
I
your like
already did. I already did.
you did
I
with like
was
the waking time.
like when I 7.5k hours divided by 24, it would be like 312 days that I spent in CS:GO.
Oh my, because like with the Muncie calculation, they also like calculated it based off like how many hours a day you're even awake. So like the percentage of his life was even crazier, you know?
Yeah, it's like the same for me. Like if I spend every single minute in CS:GO awake, then like over almost a year, you know.
Okay, so you obviously have experience with CS:GO. It's a very common question out there. What would be the biggest difference for you between CS:GO and CS2 right now?
Um, the biggest difference, like the biggest known one, of course, are the smokes. The smokes have a volumetric system now. That's a big difference. But I don't think that actually changes a lot because most people do not, nade the smokes that often, so they just stay how they are. But the bigger difference for me in just gaming and aiming was the peeker's advantage that you have right now. So yeah, that just is a little buggy, but yeah, that's the biggest difference I see.
What would you say your current thoughts are on overall thoughts, I should say, on the current state of CS2?
The current state of CS2 is actually good. There still are some things to improve, of course, but I just like how the game developed. Changing it a little or a few things with the smokes, changing a few maps, and I just think it it was necessary a change.
And I assume you think with the majority of CS fans that the game will like eventually return to, a better state than what it is. What we expected out of CS2.
Um, yeah, like in a beta, it was like still a little bit shitty, but now it just got better, of course, and um, I really enjoy it. Like in the old days, like the old like the CS:GO that we had, I really do enjoy it now.
Okay, so you're still a young kid, but let's take it back a few years when you start to really increase your hours in the game. Were your parents or family, were they concerned? Were they, they had your back? They were encouraging you. What was that like? Being like, hey, I want to go spend 7,000 hours in a video game.
Um, they were pretty supportive of my decision. Like I said, my dad played with me video games before together, and we also streamed together. So he just was in general a very supportive person of it. And yeah, he also, you know, showed me how to do some stuff. And yeah, that's just I'm very thankful for that.
And so are they kind of just like they got your back of like, hey, if you want to pursue this as a dream of yours to become a CS pro, they're like, yeah, like we're here for that.
Yeah, they completely got my back for it.
Dang, that's awesome to hear. And so I assume you're
I got
Hunter
a
got it.
question too. Just going off of that, then, I know Jake says that the dream of being a CS pro, but what's the ultimate dream then? Like, is there something you're wanting to win eventually, or is the ultimate dream like landing on a specific team, or what would you call your like biggest dream?
The biggest dream, of course, is to like win the biggest tournament there ever is in CS:GO or CS2 now. So like I do want to win the major. That's my biggest goal. Team-wise, I think I'd be happy with almost every single one of them. Every single one of them is great. But of course, as a German national, I do I would like to play in big, so Berlin International Gaming. I have a
Oh, nice.
t-shirt of them here. So yeah.
Yeah, you got that big hoodie in your profile picture too. That's why I was like, oh, he's got to be German.
Yeah.
Oh, frig, I had a question loaded up too.
Yeah, sorry, I distracted you.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. So, like daily schedule, you're still attending school. Like you mentioned PE earlier. So, how do you manage to find the time? And maybe you can go into a bit more detail. You still go to school, but you also play CS. What's the daily schedule like, and how do you find the time?
Um, like it's not about finding time. It's more about no, it's not about finding time. Like my daily schedule is like I wake up at 6. I'm attending school like till the afternoon maybe sometimes, and yeah, after that I just instantly do my homework, and if I've done my homework, I'm good to go. I can play all day if I want to, if I don't have to learn for any tests that are like in the next day. So yeah, that's just basically my schedule. School, go home, do my homework, learn some stuff for school, and then I'm just good to go.
Do your friends at school play CS as well?
Yeah, a few. I've got 2 people in my class who play CS:GO. I've also played with them a few times.
Nice.
Yeah, they also know that I'm streaming. But not all of them, of course. Just some of my closest friends.
Gotcha. When it comes to, I don't know how the German schooling system works compared to America, but when it comes to like your school or like what's next or university, do they have esports programs? Is that like a common thing?
It's not a very common thing. That's actually also what I want to talk about. Like in Germany, it's pretty difficult for younger CS:GO players to like or esports players in general to really like get into the topic. You can't really go to university and do your thing. You can't really go to school, and a school or a university could support you, but they most likely won't. So it's pretty difficult to just start into the topic and it being of benefit to you.
You know, at such a young age to become like recognized as like a standout CS player, like how has that been? Like, and what would you hope your next steps would be to garner the attention of like a pro team? Like, how do you go about doing that, getting noticed and recognized?
Getting recognized. Yeah, I just played a lot of FACEIT, and generally you meet a lot of people in FACEIT solo queue. And the further you progress in ELO, so the higher the number gets, you just meet a lot of good people, a lot of pro players. And of course, I just instantly like if I have a pro player in my team, I just instantly approach them and like talk to them a little bit. I still have to show my best in the game, and that's just how I do it. I also got invited into FPLC like with 13 years old, and yeah, that's also how I got like a little recognition among the scene. Also in Europe as a whole. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have two questions, Jake, if you don't mind, just based on our chat real quick.
yeah, yeah.
So we have someone from Kick actually saying maybe we'll build a Kick team around this guy, which one would be incredible. But two, my two-pronged question would be one, if you could build any team around you made up of pro players right now in the scene, right? So like you can pick the other pro players that are going to be on your team. Who would you choose? And then my follow-up is maybe not pro players, maybe like a lesser known list as well. So like if you have up and comers that you know that you play with right now or you know in the scene, then what would be that team as well? So first pro players, and then second up and comers.
Up and comers, all right. Pro players. Yeah, of course we have to get some firepower. So of course Manasi, and also one of the Kovac cousins, of course, like Nico. I think those two already make up a great duo together. And of course we need an IGL and probably like a supportive player. I would say that I would like to play under Tapson, so he being the IGL and I'm like playing with him. I think that would make up a good stack. And like a last player, which is very difficult, but I also have one in Berlin International Gaming right now. Crimbo, as I just said, he's also like a Prodigy, and I just think that mix as a whole would make a great team.
You just deep dove that, dude, and needs some German. He needs some German blood in there too.
Of course.
Yeah, and then
I love that answer.
what about then like if you have people that you know, maybe that you've played with, or just people like in the maybe not tier 1 competitive scene, but the lower competitive scenes. That might be a harder question, but if you know it, great.
There are some people that I know of. For example, in Sweden, there are a lot. Like Male 09. I've played with him a few times. He's a really nice kid. Like, yeah, I'm a kid too. What am I saying? So I would like to play with him for sure. And Male 09. So that's like the main person. First of all, I don't know if there are any other 13-year-olds around there who like play CSGO yet, but maybe some 16 years old with like Dunk or anything, but he's already like in a good team, so I don't know if that makes sense.
Cool. Those are great.
Hunter, after we got to hit up AJ and be like, yo, who are some other up and coming young guys we can hit up to talk? Dude, you're so well spoken for 13 years old too. Like, dumb question, not like a super important one. So do you speak German and English then?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Do you guys learn English in school?
Yeah, I've learned it like since I was 4 years old. So when I was attending kindergarten,
Crazy. I wish I could speak another language. But earlier you mentioned, and the reason why we actually initially were talking too, not only one of the youngest players ever to reach FACEIT level 10, but as you mentioned, also to be invited to FPLC, which is a huge, huge achievement, especially at such a young age. What was that moment like for you when you were like, whoa, maybe I'm pretty good at this game?
That moment, like, when I was invited, I was actually, yeah, it was actually crazy. Like being invited, you don't get invited like that, So it meant a lot to me that that was like worthy of playing in there with all of the big guns now. Well, with all of the top players and stuff. And I don't know, it just felt great, knowing that I've achieved something in this game, that I can actually make it. And that's just great to know and hear.
For those who don't know, it can also be pretty challenging to stay in FPLC, right? Like you got to maintain that level of competitiveness and also be pretty active, right?
Yeah, you have to play like 50 matches over the span of 3 months, which actually doesn't seem too much, but yeah.
Gotcha. Someone was wondering earlier, you mentioned Fortnite a long time ago, but if you were to go pro in any other game besides CS, what game would you choose?
Not Fortnite. Like I like Fortnite. I'm still playing, like I'm playing the OG map right now, just this month. But I think the closest to CS:GO right now would be like Valorant. So I think Valorant would be like the best option to choose after CS:GO.
Hunter, I just have one more.
I can ask them, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
We talked about pro players and pro teams obviously earlier. Have you been watching like pro matches for a while?
Yeah, basically like when I was 10, I watched a lot of them. Always of my favorite team, Berlin International Gaming. I'm saying this so often. But also from a lot of others like Navi, G2, and FaZe and Astralis. It's just because I also watch a lot of pro games to just learn from them in game, and yeah. But right now I more watch the demos instead of like the actual live cast.
Gotcha. So are there any moments in your time of watching, I'd say pro play, that like really stand out to you, that you like really memorable as like, oh, I remember this moment in this pro match, or a big win or anything like that?
A big win. Yes. When G2 won like Katowice, Nico won it for the first time in his third try. I think Monesi won his first big tournament, I think, and just seeing the Kovac cousins together on stage was like actually great.
That's cool. So have you been to any in person?
No, I can't. Like in Germany, the rule is you have to be 16 to go into the arena, and I could go to Poland because I live on the Polish border, so I could go there. Yeah, but I just haven't done it yet.
Cool. That'd be awesome.
Have you ever been accused of cheating? And if yes, do you remember like after what kind of moment it was?
Yeah, often. Actually, recently, like I was streaming, and I didn't know what to do, so I just did matchmaking for once, and I did like 48 kills in one match, and all of the enemies like accused me of cheating, bro. What the fuck, bro? Why you pre-fire me like that? And it was like just wild. Like I was in stream just laughing my ass off because like it was so funny what they were saying.
That's awesome, man.
I'm gonna swing back another way then. As you know, this is we're doing this with iBuyPower, which kind of like the gist of it is fixing people's matches, so helping people improve at CS. So going off of that, what would you say is something that you see as like everyone could probably take this advice and improve on their CS play?
And improve on their CS play. Yeah, I think it's not about just CS, it's also about team CS. You have to be like good in teams, so all you really have to do is play in a team, and you have to set the goals of the team in front of your own. You have to do that and stuff. But in general, like if you want to improve in your own CS, you have to watch a lot of demos, of course, like learn from it and just do a lot of aim. That are the main components of playing CS. Having a good knowledge of the game, of course, and aiming. So the best advice that I could give: play DM, play everything that you can do mechanical, and also learn from pro players. You can maybe also ask some people on Twitter that you know, like some coaches that aren't that known but who have a great knowledge of the game. You can ask those people on Twitter, and maybe they'll give you like a session with them. So yeah.
Nice. Do you think people are born with the aim they have, or do you think you can improve it?
You can definitely like improve it. There are a lot of maps to just where the focus is on improving your aim. You can play deathmatch. There are just so many options to improving your aim. It's definitely not something that you were born with.
Interesting. I don't know the rabbit hole I'm trying to chase down with this one, Jake, but you know, it's like the question of like, could anyone become the best player in CS, or do you think there's some inherent talent that people have? You know, like, can some people just naturally be better, or like, can people work hard enough to be the best?
I think it's something with like you can compare it to school. You have some kids who can just do it, and you have some hardworking kids who are like working on their goal to like get a good grade or whatever. So I think there are some people who like can memorize some stuff and just be born with it. I don't know, and have some great talent. Yes, of course. But I think there also are some hardworking people who if they're good, you know that they worked hard for it.
Which one do you think you are?
More like the hardworking guy. I think talent. I think I have some talent. You know, I don't know how to say without being arrogant. Oh my god, like
I mean, you're
I
cracked,
know.
so it's okay.
Yeah, I know that I'm like better than most people in Europe, maybe like at least than a few, because I just have FACEIT level 10. I have 3 point something ELO. So yeah, I think talent and hard work.
That was like a fantastic answer. Like trying to say it's like a mix of both, right? Like there are people that are inherently talented, but there's also people that just work harder than anybody else. And if you have a mix of both, then you can certainly make it. That was a great answer.
Yeah, agreed.
Thank you.
So this next segment and our last segment for you, and you've had some amazing answers, man. We're actually going to show you some clips that are submitted by viewers. So we're going to have you watch those on Discord. You know, Hunter will be sharing them with you when he can. He'll share his screen.
Mhm.
And so you can, the overall goal is like, so you can react in any way you want, but also like give advice to these people of like how they can maybe improve whatever's going on in the clip, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
It'll take me just a minute to set it up.
So we'll pull up some clips, and then we had a couple guys on. Like you can, I think the best way to do is like been reacting during, so you can tell Hunter to stop and pause it whenever, and just kind of give your input, and we'll just do like a handful of clips. If that's cool with you.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Have you AJ? Have you heard of like any other like young prodigies in different games? Do you follow that at all?
No, not like that. Like I don't follow any other games than CS:GO.
Gotcha.
At least in like the pro scene, you know. Of course I watch some streamers of other games, but I don't follow the pro scene.
Gotta fix our names again, guys. Jake is currently AJ.
What's up?
And I'm Jake, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
Why not, man? Live a day in some different shoes.
I'm some big shoes.
Frick, I'm twice your age. God dang.
Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna have to do it like this. There's you.
How many clips we got, Hunter?
A few, probably like 6. Move Jake up here. Oh man, this thing really doesn't like us today. Discord, OBS is really angry.
It's a really bad day for that.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Just decided to do that. So let's,
real quick, thanks to everyone who submitted clips as well. We do this every 2 weeks, guys. All right. Easy work.
That's what we're gonna do real quick, guys. Sorry. gonna retype the names. How about that? It's 100 times.
I think I have like seen an interview with Smooya. I think he also reacted to some
Yeah.
clips. I think. Yeah.
Just did that one
Yeah.
recently.
We didn't post enough clips of Smooya. He was great.
Mm.
Gotta definitely go back and post some more.
Him and Jake got in an argument, so it's fine.
We see Smooya was late. Okay.
You were late too, bro.
Okay. Whoa. So we gave. Time
That's
zones are
true.
a wild thing, man. Time zones are a wild thing. Okay.
Only an hour is not in minutes, bro.
I don't even know what that means.
Like time zones only change in hours. So it's 8:37 for me. It's like 11 or 12:37 for you.
Are you trying to like come at me right now?
No, of course not. Sorry,
Alright.
bro. I'm just joking.
No, we're fine.
Hunter, we ready to give some reactions?
Yes, finally.
All right, AJ, this is all on you, young gun.
All on you.
All right.
That's because we aren't good enough to be able to criticize people. That's
Not
why
a
I'm telling
shot.
you. Right. And you can let me know if it's too loud, not loud enough. Same goes for chat, guys.
Yeah, it's fine.
Stop antagonizing my team.
All right, we have like 50 seconds on the clock. And this flashed in. Nice shot. It was actually good that the enemy didn't peek after the flash instantly for you, so you could have killed him easily. Yeah, don't instantly plant there. Always clear on site first. You know, you have to clear the site before you can feel safe on it. You still have 40 seconds on the clock. Yeah, just pause it. Sorry
Yeah,
for
you're
that.
good.
You have like 9 HP, so I wouldn't switch a gun, but you didn't. So just stick with the op. You're planning for short night right now, which is okay. I don't think that anybody could come there yet. I don't see the map, so I don't know right now. Yeah, just don't instantly plant. Clear the site first. You can't plant if you don't feel safe. And yeah, just keep rolling.
Way back.
Okay. Yeah, the plan is okay. Good pre-fire on that guy.
I mean, it also helps that they nerfed all the fucking support, so like I can actually, you know, I feel.
Yeah,
like I'm
that's
doing
good.
more. I
Changing
don't
your
care if it's
position,
mental,
of
it's
course.
Like in my head, I'm like, I'm
great.
doing more.
Look like you're doing the most.
I try my best.
Yeah, put us-
Nice. Yeah, just like I keep saying, in apps, you shouldn't take your up first of all. Like when you go to the beginning of the clip, you like keep it. You went into apps now. Your mate's low, so first of all, I wouldn't have gone in apps. Because your mate's just low. You should have gone with him, I think. Or maybe even switched the weapons. So now if you go in apps, I wouldn't take the op out. I would take the 5.7. 5.7 was a very good close range weapon. If you just shoot it, he instantly dies almost. And yeah, in this now if you got the kill, just stay in apps. Maybe hold along with the op for your mate, and your mate clears on site, so you don't get into a position like this, where you're like planning. Your mate dies alone, and you are in the clutch position. Yeah, that's my review of the clip.
Nice.
That'll do.
Yeah, that's crazy. Here's a general question for both you and AJ. This is showing that I'm not for background on me, I'm not a true like CS. Like I didn't grow up on CS like Jake did. So I'm learning about CS as we go. I'm a fan. We've been to majors and all that, but I just don't know the gameplay as well. So is it typical that you would have the opper plant in this situation, or would most of the time an op hold long there and let the other guy plant?
Yeah, like an op should always hold like so I think it would also be better like that guy clears on site, you give him the bomb, he plants, and you can just hold long like I said. So it would be good to let the op hold, because if someone peeks, you know that he definitely is gonna get a kill, because one shot he's dead, and you have an advantage. So yeah,
Cool.
the op could also hold, but not necessarily, of course.
Right. This is on to the next one from Artsy.
Get me off Vertigo, bro.
Oh, Vertigo is a great map. I don't know what you mean.
I totally agree with you.
Okay.
Nah, I really don't make a single fucking noise in these swings like that.
Good. First 2 kills.
There's a guy on A with an op.
Yeah. Yeah, you... Okay, you can stop it. Like, your awareness of the B side, you know that one guy at least still is B. I don't know if you've known that he was in stairs, but if you didn't, you should have cleared on site. Like, the Molotov was good, but you could have also delayed it. So like you could have gone on site. You killed both of the rotation players, which is really good. So just clear B side. First of all, clear the stairs, plant the Molotov, and then you can like mollo behind the electrical thing there, like the generator, to just give yourself some space. So just have some more awareness, and throw the usual after plant. You know, because you killed both of the rotation players, so nobody would be close yet. So
you're saying not to throw this molly right away?
No, not right away. He killed the rotation players. One guy is most likely still on A, one guy's on B. So he couldn't be in CT yet.
Okay,
so
so wasted molly is what you're saying?
Yeah, that's a little bit wasted. Also have some more awareness, like you're running around, and you saw him and you turned around again, so keep some awareness. Yeah, kill that guy, plant, and then you can use your Molotov. Good plant. No, that's good. Yeah. For example, now you could have molled behind the electric and just peek the guy in stairs, so you know that he couldn't come from the left side of yours. Good frag there. That's good. Changing the position, of course. Yeah, the rest was played well. Just like I said, you got the rotation players, good kills in the mid. Keep your mollo, don't throw it instantly. He couldn't be there yet. Clear on site, kill that guy, then you can plan and throw the Molotov to give yourself some space.
Yeah, exactly what I would have probably done in that case. So glad you shared that information. It's been good, man. These are great answers, by the way.
Yeah, dude, you're really good at. You can tell. I feel like you can tell you've watched a lot of gameplay and like broken down gameplay and like did a lot of like VOD review type content. Okay,
yeah,
so this is
I did a few.
Samurai Pat.
Also, huge shouts to everyone who's been submitting clips. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, it's laggy, I feel like.
Okay, I'm glad it's not just me.
Was it lagging on Discord?
Yeah,
I'll
like
replay.
if it's not lagging for you, it's lagging for us.
Yeah. How about now?
Laggy.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
just Overwolf.
It might just be that clip, to be honest.
Yeah, it might be this. I'll refresh it and see if it see if this helps at all.
It's better,
A
I
little
think.
Better.
Yeah, but just keep it rolling, and I'll just react to it. Yeah, the smoke's coming. So first of all, yeah, pause. You don't have any util anymore. You only had a smoke and a nade. The smoke is good. You kept them from going in. I think what you could have also done is like jiggle at the window, see if anybody is in mid, and if you see someone, then you can smoke it off. You know. So the smoke is good, but if you don't have that much util, you can like get the information first, then smoke it off if you see somebody to delay them going into mid. And the nade, I think you could have still capped it, but it's also good to nade in, you know, to give some damage first before they even go in the mid. So either you play it like this, which is also good, or you play it a little bit safer where you can save your grenades for a little bit later, you know. Spray's good. just be aware when you reload that the enemies don't push through the smoke and kill you instantly. So yeah. Good kill. He sprayed through. You just killed him through.
One up top, one's here. Let's go!
Yeah, your mates pushed through A. It's good that you come closer to the smoke because your mates are already behind them. Very good communication there. Like, not communication, but like team play. Your mates push through. You get closer. You sandwich them in the mid, and they're dead. Yeah. So it's a good situation now. Your mates are pushing B main. You have all the map control that you need, and you're already sandwiching the guy in B main. I think it's well played, like team-wise, not just from you.
All right, so is pushing through that smoke, because I feel like when I play games like this, I always get so scared of pushing through smoke. But is the reason for doing that because you know your teammate's there, and now it's like, okay, worst case scenario, you can probably trade one of the two of you because they're going to be looking at one or the other?
Not just that. You killed everybody mid, and you know that the last guy is in B main, so he just pushed right through. Because he knew nobody was there, and of course his mate was there to help him.
All right, that one. Now we've got Squirtle.
A teammate of mine. Yeah. Yeah. I already saw that clip. He was like to me, should I send this in? Yeah. Yeah. Some great ones, of course. So yeah, go to the beginning, please. Nice. 1 minute left on the clock. The bomb's in ramp. You know that at least one or two guys are there. So yeah, keep it rolling right now. Like, yeah, you know he's there. You're holding behind you in case somebody pushes. Good. Pre-fire there. Holding ramp. Good.
That headshot.
Now if now if you see them all on ramp, you know that the second guy was there or is there still. Because that guy that you just killed didn't throw it. So you know that one guy's ramp. The last guy is unknown. It's if you keep it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good that you clear some stuff where he could push, so you don't like get surprised from behind.
Scoreboard check.
Scoreboard check, of course. Yeah. Wait, pause.
Yep.
So when you held it from hut, it was very good. Like they could still push, like because they know that you're low, they might just push you like idiots. I think I would have also like cleared door once more in case somebody pushed there again, because the door was open, somebody could have gone there. And now it was actually pretty well played. You're jiggling the wall, you're jiggling every corner, and yeah, wait, keep it up. Yeah, you're jiggling him, you see him, giving him a one tap, and the last guy, you probably knew that he was low, you swing him, you kill him, easy.
God.
Nice job, Squirtle.
That swing is crazy. I just want to watch the swing
Yes.
at the end there.
Still 7 bullets, and he just kills him, boom.
God. All right.
Yeah, well played.
We've got Yanni, I think is how you say it, the kid.
Giannis, the kid. Okay.
Oh, hold on. Get back out there.
Look at that little snap.
Yeah, I know. Is this so? Here's my question again. Ignorance here. Does this seem like really high sensitivity? And don't people play on really low sensitivity most of the time in CS?
It's pretty mixed. Some people prefer playing fast, well, checking every corner fast. Some people just like to play slow, clear them, or just, you know, aim for the hat slowly and stuff. But this seems pretty regular. It seems like that, at least. Yeah. So first of all, it's 1v4. Your mids apparently died in mid. The bomb's probably there too. It's good that you're going out of Pelos. but when you went out of palace, like when you go to the beginning, when you went out of palace, you held jungle. Yeah, you can just keep it. Your awareness is a little bit loose. You didn't clear the firebox or in ninja maybe. You know, you have to clear every single thing. You don't know where they are, or at least where the on-site guy is. But yeah, if you saw him, if you saw him now, you killed him, which is good. You instantly peeked the connector guy who wasn't aware of it yet, so he was kind of surprised, and you easily got the kill, which is also great. Yeah, you can go on. Yeah. I wouldn't have thrown both of my flashes instantly. I would have thrown one flash, peek connector, and maybe used my flash later on to peek anything. But yeah, it's good that you use your utility to peek stuff. So yeah. Now you got some good jiggle. You pre-fired him pretty hard, which I like. Now if you had a flash, you could like flash over the box or be next to the box and flash the connector guy. Yeah.
How would you flash this?
I just turn around and throw it against like the wall, and it would pop and would like come back at you over the box and flash the connector
Okay, so like
guy.
the wall behind you right now, you'd bounce it off the wall. You wouldn't do like a. You
Yeah,
wouldn't do like one of those ones where you freaking you slow release it and jump it over the box. You'd bounce it off the wall behind you.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, but you can throw it actually however you want. Everything would pretty much work because if he isn't blind yet, he would also like turn around maybe or look away. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the peek is good. Good jump spot to see if he's still there. You haven't seen him now. But when you killed the other guy in connector, you knew that he was there. So you cleared it. Boom. Yeah, your crosshair placement was great. The jump spot was good to see if he's still there. You didn't see him. You jiggle it. If he wasn't there, he might be in jungle, jumped up into the bench or somewhere top mid. But in generally, you played this pretty well, I'd say.
Nice.
Just a minor thing that you like have to change.
Just a couple more here. All right, so I don't know how to say their name at all because I'm American. But they're asking for input on a better way to flash from the spot in this clip.
BMO.
Yeah, no, I
better way.
I would not have gotten that right for the record.
Yeah, it's like the O-E sounds like so it's like BMO.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. so you asked for a better way to flash, yeah?
Vielleicht, ich plant, ich weiß.
Okay.
Ich hab Cave
Oh,
gehalten,
German
weil
guy.
niemand hält
Okay.
das.
Yeah, you can just some pretty big miscommunication there. First of all, yeah, so now like the smoke is first of all not that good. I think you could have smoked deep CT, or your mates, whoever threw it. Yeah, like the cave guy just got your mate pretty easily. He should have also gone in too long, but you didn't communicate apparently, or your team in general. Yeah, you can just keep your roll. Okay, yeah, you can pause. The mate just say here, this Luca guy, he just said that, oh fuck, cave's open. Fuck, I just got killed by it. So you would have like when your mate like died, he or you or anybody in your team should have said, cave is open. He can kill you from cave. And also, you're flashing right now, so let's see that. Pretty high up. Yeah. The flash, most likely if they're close, they wouldn't blind anyone or anybody. I'd rather throw it like against the left side wall, let it bounce. You know, against the left side wall, let it bounce, and
Like
you
up
can
there?
peek maybe.
Oh
No, even closer. Like if you wait, you can go back a little bit.
Yeah. Was he asking for where to flash at this
Yeah.
exact spot?
Yeah.
Yeah, like in this situation, just throw the left blue wall there. You know, pretty wide. So what you need to do, you need to flash against a wall, so the flash pops behind this pillar thing on outside. So if you swing, the flash won't blind you. So what you can do is flash even before the flash pops, like swing. The flash will pop, the enemy's blind, and you can kill him.
Oh, because it flashes behind the pillar, so it won't get you, but it will get them.
Yeah, exactly. But if you flash high up, if he's close, he'll not be blind.
Yeah.
I don't even think that guy was blind.
Yeah, it doesn't show on the kill feed, so I don't think so.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, it's good that you changed positions. I personally wouldn't have gone on to short. I don't know if you knew that anybody was anymore were there in long maybe or in CT. So if you knew that nobody was in CT, it's good to go there because they might be in cave or ramp. But if you knew that one more was there, I would have probably gone into cave because you have the close range weapon. You can just kill him close range. Yeah, good job with white swinging him. You have a Mac 10, just white swing him, kill him, and easy. The enemies are giving you some good 1v1s here.
Oh, ik kreeg zo'n stijf!
True.
Oh my god. That guy just said that he's getting hard. Oh my god. Holy fuck.
Absicht weiter.
So
my
things
God.
we would never know.
I just thought it was regular commentary.
yeah, like oh my god, he's right there. Like, that's what I would have guessed.
Yeah. Nah, good changing of positions and stuff. So, yeah, it's good. Yo,
Nice.
you didn't follow me? What the fuck?
Oh, it's me. I just learned about you.
Holy
Follow
fuck.
you right
You don't follow him, AJ. Lay off.
Oh yeah, wait a second. Wait a second.
Oh fuck. Nah, I'll
Um,
do it later.
All right, then we've got this from Jake. This is not Jake's
Okay.
gameplay, to be clear.
Yeah,
10-year-old
so
Apex Legends Prodigy.
I
I've seen that clip already. Like when he was like,
I told you about
Yeah.
some other prodigies out there. There's a lot of kids that are prodigies in like other games. They're young up and comers in other games. They're like 10 years old, 11 years old, and they're accomplishing a lot of crazy things. This one in particular is Lil Fredson. So he was one of the youngest players to ever reach the top rank in Apex Legends on controller, but he now is switching to mouse and keyboard for CS. And so
and he has to like adapt to it, you know.
yeah. And so it's obviously a different game, different input. Would love to see your advice to him.
Yeah. Oh, nice shot. Okay. Yeah. You have 1 minute on the clock. It's yeah. The rounds are against you. You only have 3 rounds. The the enemy already has 12. 2v5. Your mate's in connector. He's holding like the stairs peak. If he peeks in front of you, so it's good to fall back in connector first of all, and reload there. You know, peek from behind connector. So you change your position. You got into your safer place with your teammate, and you're playing it out together, which is good. Okay, good swing on that guy. I think you heard him. If you heard him, you swung him. And it's also good that you like held the other guy which you already knew was in firebox. So good job there. You're blind. Yeah. Yeah. Well played. If you look behind you, there's a stairway, so you can like fall back. And if you fall back a little bit, you can like only show your head. So if you're on the stairs, only your head will be visible, and you just in general have better fights to have because they only see your head. You see everything of them. So just fall back a little more, and then you get easier fights to have, you know. But yeah, good job there. Good swing, but I think it's also a little bit wide. But otherwise, it was very well played.
And just some quick advice too. So obviously he's like a young kid who has accomplished a lot in a different game, and now he wants to pick up Counterstrike. So if you were to give advice to any younger kids out there who are picking up CS at 10 years old, 11 years old, but want to be really good, what would your advice be? Like first things first.
First things first. First of all, like to just start into the game, play a little bit of matchmaking. If you feel comfortable enough to like not play matchmaking anymore, or you feel like okay, I'm good at this, I can go better. Just play on FACEIT. You have some greater enemies there. You have a little bit more team play between the between the mates, and if you get good on FACEIT, you can like achieve almost anything in the CS scene. So just grind a lot of FACEIT, and just make yourself known. So if you get better, you get more ELO, and then you get more pro players or good teammates in your team. And also make connections. So if you find people who you like to play with, who are good at this game, send them a friend request, ask them to play one more match, and this way you just get better by playing with them. You get more connections because they probably know a few people they could also play with, and yeah, just play FACEIT, do some connections, and try to become better by playing FACEIT with your connections.
Nice. And then I think last one is yourself. This
Yeah.
is 5 years ago, which is crazy.
Yeah, this is Wingman. Holy fuck.
Oh my gosh.
I was playing with my dad. You can see him up there.
Yeah,
Holy
the
fuck.
dad cam. Is your dad good?
Nah, nah.
Brutal.
Yeah, but he knows that. He's pretty chill about it.
I know how
Oh,
to
she's
go.
bad.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, it's so weird. Like, yeah. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, just go back a little bit. Yeah, AJ. First of all, great kill on the first guy. I wouldn't have ran now because you have 1 minute left on the clock. The bomb's down, so you can like retrieve it maybe. But you killed the first guy, which is very good. You have 40 HP. You keep going. Remember to clear every corner. You know that he's on the roof. You got some good pre-fire, but now after the grenade, you have only 1 HP, I think. Yeah, you get the grenade in your face.
I'm happy.
You have 1 HP. You keep on fighting them, which is very good actually, because like either you fight them like this and kill him like with a headshot, because he's in a position where only his head is shown. So if you kill him with his head, it's easy. You only have 1 HP. You have nothing to lose. It's only Wingman. But if you already peeked there, I would have considered a position change, peek from a different angle on him, and try to kill him from there. But yeah, well played
mit
from that
einem HP.
young age. So weird.
I lied, Hunter. I got one more that I just want to show AJ. It's in your DMs on Twitter.
In my DMs on Twitter or how?
Oh, not
Right,
yours,
right.
AJ. In
Ah, no.
Hunter's.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay.
last one. I know we've kept you a bit long, but it's been a great discussion. We got one last clip that you have to react to.
Give me a second.
That's fine.
DMs. I'll do this one. Change this. There we go. Okay. Jake's trying to give me a leak DMs on stream. So.
So this
Oh my
arguably
God.
might be one of the best CS clips of all time. So I just wanted to get your advice for XQC.
Yeah, everybody knows this clip. Holy fuck.
I think there's one in Z. Care. I'm sitting in this one.
I'm gonna
It's just so funny to watch. I'm gonna molly him.
Okay.
I think they
I
just
just got
mollied me.
mollied.
Oh my
I
god.
think they mollied me.
Yeah, like your idea
Where
was
did your molly
good.
hit?
Just throw it a little higher.
I didn't throw it yet. Want me to throw it?
Like, get it in there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm blind. And they just fucking threw a fucking
Oh my
perfect
God.
flash at me.
Okay, yeah. Of course, yeah. It's funny to watch, but tell your mate that you missed the Molotov. Yeah, don't throw the flash after. Your mate was completely looking into it. He got blinded. He thinks the enemies are cheating. You're just laughing. And I would try to shoot at the enemy, not your teammates, but if you can't do that, it's fine. But yeah,
This guy's,
the
like,
idea
yo,
was
right where I'm
good,
at.
how you played it. And generally, the idea was good.
Oh, frick. Yeah, that's
right.
that's an all-time great right there, to be honest.
It is.
Does he say anything at the end of it? No, he just never says
No.
anything.
That's
No,
a big
he's
thing.
just like, he throws a Molotov. Where's where did you normally hit? Oh, I didn't throw you. You want to throw me?
And that's a huge thing, communication. That's the biggest thing he did wrong was communication.
Yes, he did. Like, he should have admitted that he fucked up the Molotov. And also communicate that you're throwing a flash into Z. That you just completely fucked your mate. Yeah, but yeah.
Nice. I feel like that's what we hear from most. I mean, this is our third one of this, but even like last time with Smooya, his biggest thing with everyone. I know this is a meme clip, but like I feel like his biggest thing was communication. Is what like
Yes.
everyone can improve on. Is like if people are constantly communicating, then your gameplay gets so much better immediately.
Yes, it does. Well, like in team gameplay, of course. He was playing with his mates, so communication was definitely what was bad about this.
So I think it's all.
Dang, AJ, that is all we got, dude. I just want to say a huge thanks to you, man. You give incredible interviews, incredible answers, and we appreciate your time on this busy Tuesday, dude. That was legendary, man.
Yeah.
No problem. Thanks for having me. It's like an honor to be here, not gonna lie.
Hey, man, we are looking forward to posting more clips about you, man, and stuff about this interview. We got a lot to sift through when it comes to your clips and your great answers, dude. But I'll definitely be hitting you up in the DMs, and we got to talk more in the future. All right?
I'm up for it. Just send me a DM.
Awesome. I got you, AJ. Thank you again for doing this, man. You're a legend. We'll see you soon. All right?
No
Thanks,
problem.
man.
See ya.
See you, dude.